Está volviendo a casa Madrid? Or is it coming home finally? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel for the Euro 2024 final prediction. Yes, and massive congratulations to the two teams who have made it, Spain and England. Yes, England have made another Euro final. And you got to say, congratulations to both of them. Congratulations to both of them. So let's have a look at the two routes to the final, starting obviously with Spain. And there is no denying you can say that they're definitely been the team of the tournament so far. There's no denying it at all. Their group stage results were as follows: they beat Croatia by 3 goals to 0. That was a very, very impressive result there. They then beat Italy by 1 goal to 0 as well, and then they did beat Albania 1-0. So 9 from 9, very, very good, very, very good, and they looked very, very impressive in those games as well. Knockout stage, Georgia had to come from behind, but they did win by 4 goals to 1 in that one. Then comes the big game against Germany, the biggest test that they had. They came through that 2-1 after extra time. Then they played France. They beat France by 2 goals to 1. So, best team, highest scorers, most definitely. Let's have a look at England's route to the final. England, well, they beat Serbia by 1 goal to 0. That was a very good performance in the first half. Second half, not so good. A 1-1 draw with Denmark, not a great performance then. Then against Slovenia, 0-0 draw. But they got through. They won the group. They won it on, with 5 points. Then comes Slovakia. Had to come from behind again, but they won by 2 goals to 1 after extra time. Against Switzerland, 1-1 against Switzerland. That went all the way to penalties, and 5 very good spot kicks, it has to be said, from England took them through. Then they beat Netherlands by 2 goals to 1, again coming from behind to get into the final. So fair play to England. Fair play to England for making another final. But as I have said, I think the safest thing to say is that Spain are the form team, definitely going into this final. England, just like the last Euros, slowly started slowly, but steadily as the tournament went on, really progressed, and it's going to be a fascinating matchup. It really, really is, to say the very, very least. Their head-to-head record makes for interesting reading. So there's been 27 games between Spain and England. Spain have 10 victories. There have been 3 draws, and there have been 14 England wins. So England have the upper hand when it comes to facing Spain. Who knew? Who knew? Their last meeting as well was the 15th of October 2018, and they won by 3 goals to 2 against Spain in the UEFA Nations League. And then obviously they did lose to Netherlands after that as well. So look, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through some key battles, some key weaknesses to look out for, and the match winners. The sort of we'll talk about both teams as well. So starting off with Luis de la Fuente, Spanish side, and young Spanish side, very, very energetic Spanish side. They have been fabulous to watch. They have been really, really good to watch. And look, I've got to say this as well. Yamin Lamal, at 16 years of age, is the youngest scorer at Euros. This is unbelievable. He has had an unbelievable tournament. Now, for many people who know, it was my birthday a couple of days ago. I turned 32. So Yamin Lamal is half my age, and he is scoring at Euros. It's absolutely crazy. Nico Williams as well, another player to look out for. He has been fabulous. He has really been very, very good. Morata, you have to say, has been good as well. And in the middle of the park as well, you've obviously got Fabian Ruiz, you've got Rodri there as well. And again, they have been very, very good as well. Dani Olmo has been very, very good coming off the bench in a couple of these games and being the match winner. It was a match winner against France, of course. Came on against Germany. He scored then as well. So He's had a fabulous tournament as well. Defensively, Spain, I don't think they have been really tested. Now, when I say that, I don't think they've really tested against Croatia. I don't think they've really tested against Italy. Albania, I know they made so many changes against Albania, but you look at that game, and again, I don't think they were really tested. Georgia did test them. Georgia did really test them. That was a game of attack versus attack. That was a very good game. Um, Germany did pose the biggest threat to them, but they came through that, and Mikel Merino did score the winning goal. Lovely header it was as well. And then against France, that was one of the games of the tournament for me. That was end to end. That was very exciting football. You'd have to say. So when you look at Spain, I think defensively they can be got at. I think they can definitely be got at. I mean, Marc Cucurella against Bukayo Saka could be a very interesting battle. So I know, obviously, on the other side, you've got Danny Carvajal against Phil Foden potentially as well. So that is another very good good battle to look at as well. So yeah, for me, I think Spain are very good attacking wise. Midfield, they're very good. I think Rodri is probably the best CDM in world football right now. I know obviously you've got Declan Rice for England on the other side, but I think when you look at both teams, I think Rodri is very superior to Declan Rice, and it could be a very interesting battle for that one. But below, the Spanish side have been very good, and a lot of people wrote them off. A lot of people wrote them off. I seen a lot of predictions thinking that probably they weren't going to get past the sort of the quarter final to the semi final. But well done to Spain. Well done to Spain for basically shoving a few sort of things down people's throats there. I would say as well. Look, England, they made another final, and full credit goes to Gareth Southgate. Yes, I know he has had his critics, but when he needed to make that change last night against Holland, he made it. Ollie Watkins comes on for Harry Kane. Bit of a bold move. Obviously, Harry Kane, very good penalty kick taker for England. Brought on Watkins. Brought on Palmer. Those two combined, and they managed to get England into another final. Now, I will say, I think England throughout the group stages weren't the best. I think you would have to say. I think they've slowly been getting better and better. Like I've got to say, I think Jude Bellingham has had a goodish tournament. I wouldn't say he's had a great tournament. First game, obviously the match winner for England against Serbia. Obviously Harry Kane did score as well. Harry Kane is another one. Like the last Euros, he has sort of slowly progressed. He has sort of slowly progressed into the tournament as well. And you know what? He is in the running for potentially the top scorer. I mean, obviously Danny Olmo is another one who's in potential for the top scorer as well. But I do think England can get at Spain. I do think that they can get at Spain. Look, I don't think Spain are the best defensively. So, you get Harry Kane, you get Bukayo Saka, you get Phil Foden. Get them running. Get them running. And then obviously you've got Bellingham, you've got Rice. Can we just talk about Kobbie Mainoo, by the way? Kobbie Mainoo, 19 years of age, bossing it in a Euros semi-final. You've got to say, fantastic from him. And he is a big season ahead of Manchester United. He has a huge season ahead of Manchester United, and that will be very interesting to see. But England's slightly defensively, I don't think they're the best defensively. Look, I think Jordan Pickford has had a very good tournament. He has definitely kept England in games. He is in the running for the Golden Glove as well, and he thoroughly deserves it as well. So I think Kyle Walker hasn't had the best of tournaments. Let's put it that way. But Mark Guehi has been outstanding. First Euros, and yes, I know he was suspended for the Switzerland game. He has been outstanding. He has been really good. Him and John Stones at the back have been very good. Okay, Kyle Walker hasn't had the best of tournaments. Kieran Trippier on the left-hand side not been as good as well. But the one thing you can say about this England side, they are the late they always seem to find a way of winning games. They always seem to find a way of winning games. So it's going to be it's going to be a magnificent match in Berlin. It is really, really going to be a really, really good game. And look, I think it is going to be a cracking, cracking game. Now, obviously, England do have the upper hand when it comes to head against Spain. And this Spanish side, as we say, you just don't know. You just don't know. And look, Luis de la Fuente, a lot of people criticised him when they when he appointed Spain manager. A lot of people did actually criticise him when he was appointed Spain manager. Um, so it's going to be a very, very interesting tie. It's going to be a very interesting tie on Sunday. So here we go. My prediction. Right. So the last time I did a prediction for the final when England were involved, I actually said England would go on and win. Look, England have not been they weren't great in the group stage, let me just put it that way. Slowly through the knockout stages, they are the late show. Jude Bellingham 90 plus 2 versus Slovakia. Kane 90 plus 92 minutes won the game. Bukayo Saka 82 minutes against Switzerland. Last night, Ollie Watkins 90 plus 1. They are so good at getting late goals. Spain haven't been taken to penalties yet. They have not been taken to penalties. They were taken to extra time against Germany. England have been taken to penalties against Switzerland, and they were taken to extra time against Slovakia as well. So on that front, you probably say that England have a knack of winning in extra time and penalties, but then again, Spain do. So, is it going to be won in 90 minutes? I have a feeling that it will be Spain 1, England 1 after 90 minutes. And then I'm going to say, I don't think it's going to go to penalties. I'm going to go Spain 2-1 after extra time. I'm going to go for Spain. I just think when you look at both teams at this moment in time, maybe we won't need extra time. Maybe we might be done in the 90 minutes as well. But I think I was looking at as a Spain point of view. I would be looking at this to say this is the game to try and win in 90 minutes because England are the late show. Now, I think whoever gets the first goal in this game will probably go on and win it. If I'm being honest, but I just have a feeling for this England side. I just have a feeling for this England side that they will take. It will be a good game. It will be a very, very good game. And look, you've got an energetic attack with Spain, with the youth and experience, obviously, of Morata up front. You've obviously got Yamin Lamal. You've got Nico Williams as well. And then you got England, Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, and obviously Harry Kane as well. It's going to be a fascinating game. But my prediction, I am going to go for Spain 1, England 1 after 90 minutes. But I'm going to go for Spain to nick it 2-1 after extra time. So there we go, guys. There is my prediction for the Euro 2024 final. I'm sure you have your own. Please do let me know in the comment section your prediction as well. And look, good luck to both teams. It's going to be a fascinating game as well. And obviously, as a Scotsman, I will obviously be wanting Spain to win. But look, anything can happen. Anything can happen in a final. And you have to give credit to both teams. You have to give credit to England. They've slowly progressed through the tournament, and they managed to get to the final. And it'll be interesting to see if Ollie Watkins maybe starts in this game. Probably doesn't, in all honesty. And Spain, for me, team of the tournament, but it never happens this way. It doesn't always the best team never always goes on to win the tournament. That never usually happens. So we'll wait and see. But I'm going for Spain 2, England 1. Let me know your prediction in the comments section down below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye for now.